As you sit there or stand or wherever you find yourself now, just noticing the rhythm of your breath, the space between words, between thoughts, between all the ways that you've been before and all the ways you're becoming. And it's fascinating, isn't it, how the mind, your mind, can realise something it never quite noticed before, in a way that just makes sense, a deep knowing. Not the kind of knowing you have to think about, but the kind that simply is. The kind that's already changing you right now, even before you notice it. Because you spend so much time, so much effort, twisting, turning, bending, to fit into something. But have you ever seen a wild bird shape itself into a cage? Or does it just fly? And that's right, because somewhere deep within, you know, you've always known, the cage was never real. And if it were, the door was always open. And you might wonder now, what happens when you just stop? When you stop holding, stop clenching, stop waiting for them. The ones who never really mattered. The voices. That the more you listen, the more distant they become. And soon, so soon, there'll be nothing but echoes, background noise, static, as you begin to hear something else, something truer, something powerful. Because you've seen it, haven't you? What makes them cheer? What makes them jeer? And it's all the same, isn't it? Just passing waves, ripples on a vast ocean that has no need to care what the wind thinks. And you're that ocean, deep, limitless, unstoppable. And it's so much easier, so much freer, when you let it all go. When you release the weight, when you realise how light you can be. When you stop carrying burdens that were never yours to begin with. And something deep within you, something powerful, something ancient wakes up, stretches and begins to shine. Isn't it interesting how the less you care, the more you thrive? Or the more you ignore the weight of their judgment, the higher you rise. How the more you release, the more you gain. Success, joy, fun, freedom, all waiting for you, all flowing into you right now. And maybe you can feel that now deep inside, that shift, that unlocking, that click, as the chains of old conditioning just dissolve. Because they were never real. And the moment you see through them is the moment they lose all power. As you step forward lighter, brighter, freer than ever before. And what happens now as you begin to move through life? As you begin to notice how effortless it is, how natural, to smile in the face of what once held you back. To laugh at the fear, the worry, the control. Because it's all just a game. And you've learned how to win. And isn't it wonderful to know the best is yet to come? That it only gets better and better and better and better. Because it does. It already is. And as you continue to breathe, as you continue to shift, something deep inside locks this in ways that only your unconscious mind understands, in ways that are permanent, in ways that are inevitable. And now that's right, you can wake up, or stay in this feeling a little longer. Either way, it's already done.